if I'm counting coaches that is successful last season, last 2 seasons, and last 3 seasons, if I'm still counting coaches that won the league title last season and last 2 seasons, I don't think that Mikel Arteta will be among. I will not include Mikel Arteta of Arsenal as a successful coach. Do you know why? And do you know my reason? Now, if you watch as of 2010, 26 and 28 and 2010 and 2014, when Mourinho was on his prime, now there was one question mark that Mourinho have as a manager then. What is the question mark? The question mark was Mourinho were not able to give the young players opportunity for them to play, and when Mourinho comes to your team, your academy players, none of them will get opportunity to play. That was the only question mark Mourinho was having with his fans and with his people that is fancying him then as of 2010, and everybody was saying Mourinho was a bad coach. But then Mourinho was not a bad coach, but what many people were tagging him as a bad coach is that when Mourinho comes to your team, your academy players, your young players, Mourinho will not give them opportunity to play. He will just believing of signing players, signing oldness, and we are thinking as of after Mourinho, we are dropping in age, in career. We are thinking that modern and system we end with Mourinho. We don't know that in this modern area, this modern world, there is another coach that is dreaming to be doing what Mourinho was doing then, that was making most of the fans feel angry. And now who is that coach? That coach is nobody than Mikel Arteta. That's what I said. That coach is nobody than Mikel Arteta. And I'm seeing Arsenal in future time. Arsenal will be in a position that if Mikel Arteta leave Arsenal, the next coach that will take from Mikel Arteta will not have any money to spend. Mikel Arteta has spent close to going to 2 billion naira since he arrived as Arsenal coach. Now, do you know that in the history of Arsenal, no manager has spent the money that Mikel Arteta has spent? And even the Premier League that Arsenal won last season, if I'm giving credit, I will not give the credit to Mikel Arteta. No. Do you know why? I will give the credit to Arsenal owners and Arsenal management. That is who people I will give that credit, because Mikel Arteta did not do any job there. Because if you watch this Arsenal success, it's just Arsenal is signing player every season. Arsenal is spending money. Now Mikel Arteta as a coach did not develop any player from Arsenal Youth Academy. How are you telling me that Arsenal have a wonderful youth academy? If you come in the Premier League, Arsenal have one of the best youth academy with Manchester United. But in the regime of Mikel Arteta has never utilized the youth players from Arsenal academy. Arteta has never utilized anybody. Now, what am I trying to say now? If you watch last season, Arsenal let Wanili to go to Olympic Marseille, and they signed Zubimendi, and they signed this guy Eberecheze from Crystal Palace. Now, do you guys know that Eberecheze that they signed, the small minutes that Mikel Arteta gave to Wanili, even the Eberecheze that they signed last season did not even play anything more than the young man that the Arsenal loan from the academy. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the facts. I'm telling the gospel truth. Now, how are you telling me for like past 7 years now, Mikel Arteta has become Arsenal coach? He has never improved any player from Arsenal academy. For me, it's very, very wrong. And he has never given any academy player opportunity for the first team. Now, as Arsenal player now, as Arsenal team is currently now, the current Arsenal team, there is no player that you point out and say this player is from Arsenal academy that is still playing the team. Now, if you go to Chelsea team now, you will see like Luis James, you will see other players that is from Chelsea academy. Now, if you're as Arsenal fans, you ask yourself, which of the academy player that Mikel Arteta has bring out that is playing in Arsenal first team week in week out? Which of the player for 6 years? For me, is very, very wrong as a manager. And as the manager role has a question mark. How are you telling me this wonderful academy that Arsenal have, week season out, there is nobody that Mikel Arteta will bring out that he will give opportunity, that will be competing in the first team week in week out? For me, it's an error. And if I'm giving managers that have a good CV, I will give Mikel Arteta 0 because he don't have the ability to improve youth player, and he's not regarding the youth player, and what he believe on just give him money, sign this player, sign this player, sign this player, sign this player. What of if you spend all the whole money? If another manager want to take away, if another manager want to continue where he stopped, the manager now will not have any money to spend, because yes, that is what it means. That is what it means. In the history of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta has spent the highest money in the history of Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has spent the highest money. Now, how many academy players that this young man has improved? Zero. Now, if you watch last season, when Arsenal loaned Etemwaniri and they signed Eberechi and Zubimendi, do you guys know that Eberechi has never played up to the expectation of the fans? He has never even played up to Waniri before they loaned Waniri, and they have never still learned. Arsenal has never still learned. Now, gotten this season now, because they signed Bruno Guimaraes now, they are trying to loan, they are trying to sell Luis Kelly. They are trying to sell Luis Kelly. Now, what is the guarantee that with the Bruno Guimaraes that you signed will perform in your team? What is the guarantee? Because we saw it last season when you loaned Etemwaniri, when you loan that guy, even the Eberechi that you signed, you did not play anything. You did not play anything in the team. Even the Zubimendi that you signed did not still play anything. Now it's think that Luis Kelly played in the Champions League final and in the semi-final of the Champions League also. Because of what? The Zubimendi you signed, was nowhere to be found when the game matters. It's still that academy player that that you said that he did not want, still delivers you, and now they are trying to say your academy player because of your signed player. Now, what is the guarantee that Bruno Guimaraes will do well in your team? What is the guarantee that Bruno Guimaraes will do well? What I want to know, because last season you still signed this young man with your goal courage in Arsenal. You signed him, finish. The young man is not still playing well. You are still playing Havertz as your top 9, and this young man are not playing like somebody that will improve. Now, all these things, you're spending money. Any player you see, they will say, buy for me. Now, even the youth academy player you have, you're not improving anyone. That is how you did. Chido Bimani left Arsenal. They haven't left Arsenal. Now, the way things stands now also, Etemwaniri will leave, Luis Kelly will leave, all the old youth players are leaving. Now, what is the future and what is the hope of Arsenal academy players? Because the way it stands now, you're telling the boys that is an academy that after they finish, after they graduate, that they're not going to play them. That's what it means. And if your brother is playing in Arsenal academy, guys, you need to be worried. If you're Arsenal fans, if you're Arsenal supporters, your brother or your cousin is playing in Arsenal academy in the regime of Mikel Arteta, guy, ask your brother to leave Arsenal academy, because after you will graduate, Mikel Arteta will not give him opportunity to play, and Mikel Arteta will not give him the first team shirt. That is just the truth of the matter, because Mikel Arteta believe on spending money, and he believe on signing big names. And I have never seen this young man improve any player. I've never seen, because if you sat down and check what Mikel Arteta is doing, I've never seen anything that he did as a manager from his side. It's only that Arsenal is spending money for him. How many people that this one has developed, and how many new things have you seen him bring out in Arsenal? It's also only that Arsenal is spending money, and all the whole credit should be given to Arsenal board, because they are the one that even carried this trophy, not Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta have zero contribution. Now, as an Arsenal fan, as a rival fan, what is your thought and what is your opinion regarding the way Mikel Arteta is treating Arsenal feeders and Arsenal academy players? What is your opinion? Drop opinion in the comment section. Also, like and share this video. For me, if I'm rating managers, I will rate Mikel Arteta 0, because he has no contribution to young players, and he cannot improve young players. For me, his CV as a manager has a question mark. Like and share this video. Also, drop your thought in the comment section. Also, go to my YouTube channel at Victor Football Update subscribe in my YouTube channel, and I will bring an update on this platform back to back.